Michelangelo once said that every block of stone has a statue inside it. It's the task of the sculptor to discover it. Well, in our first story, Miranda Cohen introduces us to a natural artist, one who uncovers beautiful faces and physiques hidden in blocks of clay.
From what I understand, the drawing gene and the sculpting gene are the same. So I think a lot of people who can draw could probably sculpt, but they just don't know it.
They say if you want to learn how to do something, learn from the best. And Nashville sculptor Beth Barnard took that advice to heart.
Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Just relax. Yeah.
First, a trip to Italy to see Michelangelo's famous statue of David. And next, on a whim, having never sculpted anything, and in her 60s, she took an afternoon workshop with famed sculptor Alan LeQuire, the man who created Musica, Athena at the Parthenon, and many other famous sculptures.
The minute I touched clay, it's like I just fell in love with clay. And I was 63, so I'm 69 now, so I've been doing this for 6 years. And I had no idea that I could even do this.
Beth not only could do it, but at the very best time in her life, she embarked on a second career.
I think those two things had an influence. I think when I found Alan's open studio, it just kind of brought everything together that I probably didn't consciously understand at the time.
Beth Barnard is a psychotherapist with a kind demeanor and an eye trained to notice the emotions and vulnerabilities that people often can't or won't express with words. Paying close attention to the frailty, joy, and anguish lying just beneath the surface of consciousness, and she captures it all in clay.
It's one of those things where over the years I've just observed so much, sometimes really intense emotion and a lot of body language.
Since she began her artistic journey, she has developed a realistic and expressive style as a figurative and dimensional sculptor, working with a type of clay that she will coax into busts and small-scale sculptures that will be formed into molds and finally cast into bronze or resin. Beth often seeks inspiration from photographs, drawings, or perhaps someone from her own imagination. But she feels capturing the most realistic human essence works best when working with live models. It's an ancient technique that is helping her to render exquisite, lifelike results. When you look at a piece of Beth Barnard's work, you are immediately drawn to the attention to detail. Take a look at this piece. You can see the skeletal structure, the bones and muscles. That is because she not only studied art, she extensively studied anatomy.
Some people describe my work as expressive and lifelike, and I think just 50 years of looking at bodies and faces has sort of resulted in some of this too.
Beth Barnard's meticulous work and commission pieces are sought after, and her calendar is full of shows and exhibits. It is a triumphant second act where she is finding the balance and harmony that she has helped so many others find along the way.
I almost think creativity more tends to happen when we're in the middle of action, doing something. So I have to make sure I'm using the tiny notched one. I just sort of get lost in the zone. You really lose time. You're just focused on kind of more, like you can't get enough. Yet it's a really contented kind of relaxed feeling. It's like anything else, it's persistence, and if you find something that you just really click with, it's not work, it's like energy.
Hey, how'd you like the story? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed it, we have a lot more where that came from. Here's one you might like. And please click here to subscribe so you'll know when we premiere new videos. Thanks for watching.